Welcome once again to Commander by Danon. Today we continue our series building decks around the new commanders from the Warhammer 40k pre-constructed decks. If you watched Wednesday's video, you'll know that today's commander also comes from the Ruinous Powers pre-constructed deck. You may remember that this deck is going to be built for my son. It is his birthday today, so everyone wish him a happy birthday. We'll be building a deck around the new Grixis Demon, Be'lakor the Dark Master. Before we get started, I'd like to quickly ask you to like and subscribe. I've been very happy with the growth this channel has had so far, and I'm excited to see where we're going. If you're looking for ways to support this channel directly, you can head on over to patreon.com/Danon. One of the tiers is specifically set up for Commander. For only $25, I will build you a custom Commander deck based around your specifications, and even do a deck video on it. With that out of the way, let's get into the video. Be'lakor the Dark Master is a 6-mana, 6/5 legendary demon noble with flying. He has 2 triggered abilities, one when he enters the battlefield, and one whenever another demon enters the battlefield. When Be'lakor the Dark Master enters the battlefield, you draw X cards and lose X life, where X is the number of demons we control. Additionally, whenever another demon enters the battlefield under our control, it deals damage equal to its power to any target. So we're a demon tribal deck, and we have access to 3 colors. Fortunately, we've had a few new demons printed recently that can slot in here, as well as several cards from the pre-constructed deck that work great with our theme. Additionally, this is a deck for a young teenager. My son is turning 14, so I want to keep this deck simple. If you're looking for a complex and difficult to pilot commander deck, this ain't it. But if you're wanting something a bit easier to get into while still being interactive and fun, this deck may be for you. But bad news for budget fans, this deck came to just over $500. So apologies to your wallet. But before we get into the deck list, we should keep in mind our checklist. 50 mana sources, usually split between 37 lands and 13 pieces of ramp. 10 pieces of card advantage. 8 to 10 pieces of spot removal. 2 to 3 board wipes. 2 pieces of graveyard hate. 1 sudden I win card. To start, let's take a look at our lands. We're running Command Tower, Exotic Orchard, Crumbling Necropolis, Xander's Lounge, Polluted Delta, Bloodstained Mire, Scalding Tarn, Misty Rainforest, Verdant Catacombs, Arid Mesa, Watery Grave, Blood Crypt, Steam Vents, Morphic Pool, Luxury Suite, Training Center, Ice Tunnel, Sulphurous Mire, Volatile Fjord, Contaminated Aquifer, Geothermal Bog, Molten Tributary, Shipwreck Marsh, Haunted Ridge, Storm-Carved Coast, Bojuka Bog, 2 islands, 5 swamps, and 4 mountains. For mana rocks, we've got Soul Ring, Arcane Signet, Talisman of Dominance, Talisman of Indulgence, Talisman of Creativity, Dimir's Signet, Rakdos Signet, Izzet Signet, Worn Power Stone, and Chromatic Lantern. Dark Ritual serves as our sole ritual effect, while Herald of Slaanesh and Rakdos Lord of Riots both act as cost reducers. Finally, Dream Devourer lets us cast higher mana spells over a couple of turns, which can put some of our bigger demons out early. To dig through our deck, we're running Frantic Search, Windfall, Siphon Mind, Big Score, Kindred Discovery, Stinging Study, Lord of Change, and Vilis, Broker of Blood. We're also running a couple of tutors in Vargoth Bloodsky Sire and Runescarred Demon. To remove annoying permanents, we're running Abrade, Feed the Swarm, Rakdos Charm, Chaos Warp, Bedevil, Bituminous Blast, Kill, Maim, Burn, Nurgle's Conscription, Drakne, and Blood for the Blood God! Our board wipes consist of Magma Quake, Mandate of Abaddon, Blight Grenade, and Evacuation. Now onto the core of our deck. The plan is to flicker our demons, thus allowing our commander to draw more cards and deal more damage as needed. To start, we've got Essence Flux, Teferi's Time Twist, Ghost Flicker, Displace, Thassa Deep Dwelling, Displacer Kitten, Conjurer's Closet, and Deadeye Navigator. Now for our demons. We're running Blood Crusher of Khorne, Plague Drone, Seeker of Slaanesh, Sloppity Bilepiper, Venom Crawler, Archfiend of Depravity, Balor, Chaos Defiler, Heralds of Tzeentch, Bloodthirster, Gyruda, Doom of Depths, Keeper of Secrets, Mortarion, Daemon Primarch, Rakshasa Debaser, and Lord Xander, the Collector. We're also running a Liliana's Contract as our Sudden I Win card, and a Warstorm Surge for extra damage. So let's take a look at our deck and compare it to our checklist. 51 mana sources split between 37 lands and 14 pieces of ramp. A little high, but one's a ritual, so it's fine. 11 pieces of card advantage, counting our commander. 10 pieces of spot removal. 4 board wipes. 2 pieces of graveyard hate, and 1 Sudden I Win card. So our deck checks all the boxes and is the perfect deck for a 14-year-old. We've got big, smashy creatures, lots of fun effects, and the deck is pretty simple in concept. Additionally, we've taken about 27 cards from the Ruinous Powers deck, not counting lands. So if you're wanting to build this deck, I'd recommend picking up the Precon. It'll probably save you money in the long run. Now, my son doesn't like counterspells, but loves the idea of flickering demons to deal more damage or to draw more cards. Additionally, some of you are probably wondering where the Panharmonicon is. I decided to leave it out for now, at least until my son gets better at remembering all of his triggers. Once he gets better at remembering what cards do what and how they interact with each other, I'll be sure to add both a Panharmonicon as well as a couple of counterspells. If you're wanting to pick up the Precon, I always recommend doing so through your local game store. If you're unable to do so for whatever reason, I've posted a link to buy the deck via Amazon below. How are you building Be'lakor the Dark Master? Are you buying the Ruinous Powers deck? What about any of the other Warhammer 40k decks? Leave a comment below. Thanks for tuning in. Once again, a huge shout out to my editor Cute Stuff. I couldn't make these videos without her. If you'd like to hire her to edit your own videos, there's a link to her Fiverr page below. I also wanted to give a quick shout out to all of my patrons: Jiraiya, Waffles, Muffins, Casey, Danny, Nick, Marcus, Black Dragon, Phoenix of Ice, and Daniel. You guys are awesome. I post new Commander Deck videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, or you can click here to watch additional videos. Also, if you're a fan of anime and manga like I am, feel free to check out my other channel, Musings by Daemon. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all again next time on Commander by Daemon.